We're going to begin with that new hope in the fight against coronavirus, the next steps for the vaccine, and Pfizer's laying out how it plans to distribute hundreds of millions of doses if approved. ABC's Steve Osunsami is in Atlanta with that. Good morning to you, Steve.
Good morning to you, Michael. This vaccine is believed to be 90% effective within 7 days after the second dose. That is more effective than the flu vaccine. So as you can imagine, once it's approved, there will be immense pressure to roll it out.
As the clinical trials this morning for the various coronavirus vaccines are wrapping up, the drug maker out the gate first says it will work with local governments to move the drug across the U.S. Drug maker Pfizer says that seniors who are more at risk and first responders like doctors and nurses will get the drug before anyone else. California's Vandenberg Air Force Base will be one of the first places to get shipments of the vaccine. Hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies will follow. Moving the doses is a huge challenge. Patients need 2 doses and they have to be stored in freezers that keep them around 94 degrees below zero. Pfizer is planning to use specially designed temperature-controlled thermal shipping with dry ice and GPS sensors that track the location and temperature of the packages. They're using FedEx and UPS, both air and ground service, to get the vaccine shipped anywhere in the country within 2 days. Dr. Anthony Fauci says that most Americans will not get their doses of the vaccine until early next year.
We're talking probably by April, the end of April, I would think. Again, these are just guesstimates.
Right. And doctors say that when you do get the shots, don't be surprised to feel your body respond, saying some people feel sore arms after the injection and aches and pains. The Army general in charge of vaccine distribution says he's concerned that Americans won't take the vaccine.
We get vaccines to the American people and they don't take them. Shame on us. Hey, I was already sick. I don't need it. Shame on us. And it does keep me up at night.
An investigation by ProPublica found that some places in America are going to have a harder time moving and shipping this vaccine in the necessary cold. They found that urban and city areas will have an easier time doing this than rural parts of the country. George?
Okay, Steve, thanks. Let's bring in Richard W. Smith, the Regional President of the Americas for FedEx Express. Thank you for joining us this morning. And just walk us through what you all are doing right now to be ready once this approval comes through.
Sure, George, and thanks for having me on. Since it's Veterans Day, I would like to start by recognizing our FedEx team members who have served in the armed forces. We were founded by a proud veteran, and we want to thank them for their service. In terms of our preparation for this, it has been immense and frequent. We are on daily calls with all of the stakeholders, from the Department of Defense to Health and Human Services and the CDC, to the various vaccine manufacturers and distributors who are our customers, as well as many of the administration sites who will be out there administering the doses of the vaccine. This has been an extensive process, as I said. We've had a lot of frequent communication, and we believe the size and scale of our express network positions us to play a critical role in this. We serve 220 countries and territories around the world and connect 99% of the world's GDP, including servicing every zip code in the United States of America.
So you service every zip code. Will you be able to get a vaccine to every American who wants one?
We will be able to get a vaccine to every administration site or dosing center that is administering the vaccines to the American public in these communities where they are waiting for these vaccines.
Talk about the complications caused by the fact that this has to go at such low temperatures, this cold chain infrastructure you're developing.
Absolutely. So a lot of the protecting of the product will be on the packaging side, but should something go wrong, as things sometimes do outside of our control, weather events or other delays, unforeseen delays that can happen, we have 90 cold chain facilities on 5 continents. We have over 5,000 facilities total in the Express network, but 90 of them on 5 continents have cold chain capabilities, including in some of these key hubs and gateways, ultra cold freezer storage. So if something goes wrong, we can stage the product until we can get it moved again. But make no mistake, the just-in-time nature of this supply chain requires us, really what the vaccine manufacturers and distributors are looking for us to do, and what it requires us to do is move things rapidly and reliably, which is what Federal Express was created to do quite literally in 1973. So we have a 47-year history of doing just that.
So what does rapidly mean? How long will it take to get from a manufacturer to a vaccination site?
In the United States, absolutely positively overnight.
Wow, that is really something. And what worries you most?
Well, look, you focus on what you can control in the planning and preparation for this, which, as I mentioned, is going on daily. We've modeled out a number of scenarios, and as more information becomes known, we've, of course, plugged that into our plans. There will certainly be things outside of our control in the supply chain, but we're incredibly confident in our preparation and our network and our capabilities, including some of the new technology solutions that will give us positive control of these vaccines and our ability to intervene should something go wrong while they're in our network. So we feel very, very confident in what we can control with these shipments when they're within our network.
It really does sound like you've done your work. Richard Smith, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.